Good Tuesday morning to you. Today is February 15th, 2022. Continuing my baseball analysis, do something different. Batting titles. I'll tell you, you know how many Hall of Fame players have won a batting title? We do know that many players have multiple titles. How many players in the Baseball Hall of Fame have won a batting title? Because there are players who are not in the Hall of Fame who have won batting titles. So that's just not the criteria to get in. You got to have a good career. But I thought it was interesting just to cover the batting titles of all the Hall of Famers. You know how many players have titles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62 players have a batting title who are in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Now I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to count upwards, indicating I start with the lowest number and I'll go all the way up to the highest number. Jim O'Rourke. All right, all these players that I mentioned right now have one batting title. Jim O'Rourke, Roger Connor, King Kelly, Billy Hamilton, let's see, Elmer Flick, Tris Speaker got one, Babe Ruth got one. Henny Manouche, Bill Terry, Chick Haffey, Chuck Klein, Lou Gehrig got one, Archie Vaughan, Joe Medwick, Charlie Gehringer, Johnny Mize, Lou Bargerow, Roy Campanella, how about that, a catcher, Jackie Robinson, George Kell, Willie Mays, Al Kaline, Mickey Mantle got one, Frank Robinson, Billy Williams, Tim Raines, Kirby Puckett snuck one in, Chipper Jones, and Frank Thomas all have one batting title, and they're in the Hall of Fame. The following players have two batting titles. George Sisler, Al Simmons, Ed Roosh, Edgar Martinez, Ernie Lombardi, how about him, catcher, Willie Keeler, Jimmy Fox, Hugh Duffy, Joe DiMaggio, Ed Delante, Richie Ashburn, Luke Appling, Henry Aaron has two, Paul Wainer, Henry Aaron has two. Those are the two players. Paul Wainer starts three batting titles. Paul Wainer, Jesse Burkett, Nap Lajoie, Carl Yastrzemski, Pete Rose, George Brett, Larry Walker. Those are the three, those are the players who have three batting titles. I'll review at the end here, okay? So you got it. These players, there's three of them that has four batting titles. Cap Hansen, Harry Heilmann, and Roberto Clemente. How about that? 5 batting titles. Dan Brothers, Wade Boggs. 6 batting titles. Ted Williams. 7 batting titles. There's 3 players. Roger Hornsby, Stan Musial, and Rod Carew all have 7. And then there's 2 players that have 8 batting titles. You know who? You should. Honus Wagner, Tony Gwynn. And then there's 1 player who just outperformed everybody. Whether you like him or not, Ty Cobb has 12 batting titles. You know who didn't get one? I feel sorry for him. This player batted .415 in one season. Batted .415 and did not get the batting title that year. Why? Sam Thompson batted .415 in 1894 for the season. But he lost the batting title to Hugh Duffy because he batted .440 for the season. So Sam Thompson never got one. How about that? There are 14 players that batted over .400, and every time they did, they won the batting title, except Sam Thompson. All right, you want me to go over it again? This time I'll count down the other way around. Cobb has 12 titles. Gwynn and Wagner, 8. Carew, Musial, and Hornsby, 7. Ted Williams, 6. Boggs, Brothers, Dan Brothers, 5. Roberto Clemente, Harry Heilmann, and Cap Hansen, 4. Larry Walker, George Brett, Pete Rose, Carl Yastrzemski, Nap Lajoie, and Jesse Burkett and Paul Waner all have 3. Henry Aaron, Luke Appling, Richie Ashburn, Ed Delonte, Joe DiMaggio, Hugh Duffy, Jimmy Fox, Willie Keeler, Early Lombardi, Edgar Martinez, Ed Roosh, Al Simmons, and George Sisler all have 2. And then the following players have 1. Frank Thomas, Chipper Jones, Kirby Puckett, Tim Raines, Billy Williams, Frank Robinson, Mickey Mantle, Al Kaline, Willie Mays, George Kell, Jackie Robinson, Roy Campanella, Lou Bergeron, Larry Mize, Charlie Gehringer, Joe Medwick, Archie Vaughn, Lou Gehrig, Chuck Klein, Chick Heffy, Bill Terry, Henny Manouche, Babe Ruth, Tris Speaker, Elmer Flick, Billy Hamilton, King Kelly, Roger Connor, and Jim O'Rourke. What do you think on batting titles? 61 players. Did I say 62? I meant to say 61 because I had Burkett down. And he's in the 3 category. I had him down as 1, but he has 3. So there's 61 players in the Baseball Hall of Fame have a batting title. And there's 162 position players. How about some of these guys at the top? It's just dominated. Cobb, Gwynn, Wagner, Carew, Musial, Hornsby, Williams. These are the best hitters of all time because they have multiple batting titles. Okay, that does it for this episode. Next one, I'm going to do home run titles. Then I'll do triples titles. Then I'll do doubles titles, singles titles, slugging titles, on base titles, total bases titles, runs scored titles, RBI titles. I got a lot of titles coming up. Then I'll get into pitching, and we'll see about the titles there. So I've got more videos to go. Bear with me. Thanks for watching. Ken Arneson, Vista, California. I'm out.